Hey guys, welcome to the latest Marvel Contest of Champions video. Today I'm going to discuss my tech top 10 list. So again, like I said in the previous ones, this is unawakened, awakened, low sig, high sig team champs with synergies, without synergies, whatever, everything goes. This is my top 10 with whatever they need, I suppose. So I will start off as always with some honorable mentions. I think before I go too deep, this one is going to be my most probably controversial top 10, which you'll find out in just one moment. Someone I've left off. So I'm bracing myself for the comments. So do your worst. So my honorable mentions are Guillotine 2099. Guillotine 2099 is a really good champ. I just can't stand using her. I don't like how she's made up. I don't like the having to use that special 3 with so many 5% left or whatever. I end up having to try to save it, and I end up not using specials that I probably could have used because I'm always paranoid I'm going to end up using like a special 1 or special 2 too close to the low enough percentage to be able to get my special 3 back, and then having to restart all over again. So that's why I've put Guillotine 2099 where she is as a 7-star. Be decent. She doesn't really need to be awakened, but not on my list. Another one would be Hulkbuster. Hulkbuster is a really good champ, but it's not quite made it. Another one, Punisher 2099. Still not quite there for me. Has been on my list before. And hold on. Rocket Raccoon, another one. I really like Rocket, but he's still a freaking little wet noodle. If you hit him twice, he's dead. He was my second 6-star with Rocket Raccoon back in the day, and I still don't use him, even though he's just he's had his buff within the last 6 months or whatever it was, because I think he's very similar to someone like, I don't know, he does have quite a lot of utility. He does hit quite hard, but he just doesn't have enough health for me. So that's why he didn't make my list. And the last one, guys, this is the one that's going to ruffle some feathers. Where is he? There he is. Infamous Iron Man. Now, Infamous Iron Man, when he came out, was supposed to be like the top tech champion in the game for like 3 months. And then I think some of the hype's worn off. I'm not a massive fan of Infamous Iron Man. I think if I didn't want to be such a pain in the backside, I probably could have put him in like spot 8, 9, or 10. But I really just don't like him. I don't like his way he's made up. I think until you get him sorted, he gets like a noodle. I think he can hit really hard. But, the start of the fight and things like that, no, not for me. Not for me, guys. I could see why certain people do like him, but definitely not for me. So when you do your top 10, you stick them wherever you want to put them. On to my top 10. So number 10, an oldie buddy goodie, Stark and Spider-Man. Now Stark Spidey, when he came out, when you used him in the old Three Amigos, was one of the top champions in the game. Absolutely amazing. I still don't like the fact he doesn't have a lot of health, and I still don't like his ramp up. Because if you get clipped, you know about it. You've lost a lot of health. But when it comes to Battlegrounds, he is a really good champ for Battlegrounds because you can build him up quick, and he can knock down some champions really, really fast. Number 9 is going to be Penny Parker. Penny Parker, I really like Penny Parker. She's still a decent defender. I think most people know how to fight Penny Parker now. But if you get, if you're caught a new player, something like that, Penny Parker can be really tricky on defense. And just an all-around, decent champ. Number 8, I'm going to put Shuri. Shuri, I think, once her buff has come out, has turned into a really, really good champion. She's got some really good utility. She does hit quite hard. And I just think she's really cool. I think she's really good as a 7-star. So, if you've got Shuri and you thought, before she was a bit crap, You haven't really played her since her buff, then definitely give her a try because she's massively improved. Number 7 is one of my favorite champs in the tech class. It's Guardian. I think Guardian still has tons and tons of utility. I know there's champs in the tech class that do things probably very similar to him that are maybe a bit better, but I still think he's absolutely fantastic, especially if you got him awakened in Sig 200 with these, such a massive block proficiency, energy resistance, bleed resistance, crit damage resistance. He's an absolute tank, and the fact that he doesn't crit, I think it's just fantastic. You're so helpful in a lot of different things. Okay, number 6 it is now, Ultron. So a massively oldie. Look at that, 2015. Crap for years, absolutely crap for years, and then got that buff, and then an absolute beast. I think he's kind of been. There's been better champs come out since he had that buff. So he's kind of dropped down a little bit now, but he's still absolutely amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing. Very similar. I mean, he was a bit of a counter to Warlock, I think. Because he definitely has a lot more damage, I think, than Warlock does. But maybe not quite as much utility as Warlock. So it's which one you value, in my opinion. Because I really like both those champs when it comes to older champions. Both of those are really good champions, really good robots. So let's see. On to the next one. Number 5, Omega Sentinel. Omega Sentinel has been out for, how long has she been out now? Just over a year. One of the Voton champions. But I think she might have been on, was she on the one with Hercules, I think. Possibly. Anyway. Tons and tons of utility. Again, tons and tons of damage. A really good champ. Decent on defense as well for battlegrounds and things like that if you want to use her on defense. So that's why I'm giving her spot number 5. Number 4 is going to be a brand new one here. Future AntMan. I'm not sure where he's going to land eventually because they're going to be fixing Future AntMan. So apparently we've never played with the, what AntMan should be. Yeah, we'll see. I love it when they fix these champions that are broken. So we'll never know if that's how he was meant to be and he's just got too much damage and things like that or what. But again, another one of these great tech champions. Loads of utility and loads of attack and all that sort of stuff. So just another fantastic new champion. A lot of these, it's quite a recurring theme I've noticed as doing these, is a lot of these brand new champions, a lot of the champions that they've made this year, some of them aren't fantastic, but all of them are good. There's not really any stinkers that's come out this year. So that's a really good thing. So it's crap when you got the new champs and they're just absolute duds. So up to the top 3 now. So my favorite in the class is Warlock. I love Warlock. It's amazing that he doesn't really need the awakened ability. It does help. The degeneration does help. He doesn't really need to be awakened. Just a nice addition. Nice little cherry on top. But I think he's probably one of the biggest utility champions in the game. He's like a Swiss Army knife, guys. He's got it all. You pull up that little bottle top opener, or you got the little corkscrew, or you got he's just got the works, and he's so quirky and fun to use. I just love him. I think he looks crazy, looks goofy as well. So number 3 was Warlock. So number 2 is the champion that. This is probably my biggest mistake when it comes to rank ups. I've ranked Ghost to rank 3, I think. 6-star rank 3. As soon as I pulled her, I always thought, oh, I really need Ghost. I never had Ghost. I never pulled Ghost as a 5-star till about the same time I think as I pulled her as a 6. Didn't use her and thought, surely I can get my head around using Ghost. I can use Ghost a little bit. Just don't like using Ghost. I don't like her playstyle. And she's just one of those champs that, I don't know. I just don't like high skill champions. I don't know about you guys, or champions you have to really practice with to learn. A lot of you are saying, well, what are you talking about? You don't have to really practice Ghost. Well, I do. Because I'm not, I'm not some highly skilled, player. So she's one of the ones I would definitely say it's my poster child for. Make sure, you decide, you play the champion before you rank them up, and not just pay attention to someone's tier list or what someone says in your alliance. Ghost or whoever is amazing. As soon as you get them, rank them up, definitely, and then you rank them up. As soon as you get them, use all your resources. And I don't even like them. I don't even like how they play. So enough of that Debbie Downer stuff. Ghost is still amazing if you know how to use her, use her properly. Not as much game breaking as maybe she was a few years ago, but still amazing nonetheless. And the top one, my biggest wanted champion. I still haven't got him as a 6-star. My son got him the other day, winding me up. Is Nimrod. Nimrod is fantastic, guys. I love Nimrod. If you're fighting against a mutant, then it's game over. It really is just absolutely game over. If you've got him, you know what I mean. I even ranked him up, my 5-star. I haven't ranked a 5-star up for like a year. And when I pulled Nimrod, I ranked him up because I like Nimrod. I think he's just so helpful. I've used him in really, like Act 8, I think I've used him in. So, if you've got Nimrod, then definitely have a play with him, and probably you'll end up ranking him up. You'll fall in love with him. Just an amazing, amazing champion. Okay, guys, that will do it for today's tech tier list. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. Leave us a comment. Tell me what you thought. Did you enjoy the tier list? Did you think it was, were most champs where you thought they would be? Are you throwing your television remote at the TV because I've left Iron Doom off? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, guys, so you don't miss out on the next one. And I will see you again. Take care.